We are British School Al Kubarat, and this is our youth awareness campaign.
Our project will allow the youth of the UAE to research, learn and gain awareness of the problems that the world faces today through the Global Social Development Goals. Through planning, presenting and implementing, our team will mentor students around the country to carry on projects to solve the Global Social Development Goals in their communities.
The goals of this competition are to spread awareness of the 17 global goals and to train the participants with the skills to research current world situations, the global development goals themselves, and to come up with their own solutions to the problems that they can initiate themselves. We also are trying to give participants a platform to present their solutions to the world and community and hopefully provide a local resource for their ideas. And we're also trying to develop interested participants in schools within the resources to build their own GSLs in their own communities.
We held a nationwide UN Global Goals public speaking competition. In the competition, the participants were allowed to give their ideas to a panel of esteemed judges, which included the Swedish National Ambassador, as well as dignitaries who could make changes based on their proposed solutions. The competition included 13 schools and over 200 students. In the competition, 17 UN Global Goals were divided up into 4 categories: Back to School, There is No Planet B, Justice for All, and Flourishing Community. For each category, there were 2 qualifying rounds, which were led and judged by our team and our school teachers, and teachers from the participating schools as well. Each school was given the resources to understand the global social goals and how to identify GSDG problems in their community and in the world, and proposed ideas on how to solve their problems. The finals were made up of 2 winners from each qualifying round. These participants presented their ideas to a panel of judges that included the Swedish ambassador to the UAE, reporters from national newspapers, dignitaries from the Ministry of Health and Finance, giving the participants a platform to raise concerns about the problems in their community and a space to provide their solutions to these problems.
The Youth Awareness Campaign had 136 unique ideas from 140 students across 13 different schools. These were presented to dignitaries and there were 10 different finalists. There were 8 schools interested in GSL and over 1,500 students were reached.
We had planned to hold an online and in-person multi-day workshop with the 6 schools, but due to COVID restrictions and all our schools being shut down, we weren't able to hold this at the current time. The schools are still interested, so we will be remembering them for the GSL competition next year.
Rather than just informing students of the facts, we're trying to let them explore the topics themselves. We won't be able to plan the events to suit the needs of every participant, obviously, so we're trying to maximize the number of participants that we can accommodate. We can maximize our productivity by using SWOT analysis for each team member and prioritizing certain goals. However, COVID will always throw problems our way, so we're trying to focus on the most achievable targets with the highest reach.
Now we're going to play a short snippet from the public speaking finals right here.
Instead of looking at the negative aspects of involving people of determination in our workforce, let us look at the wonders that we can achieve and the new insights that we could gain. A dyslexic person has much greater visual spatial skills. A paraplegic individual would embrace the stillness of life amid the havoc.
One that made people in a worse state of poverty. Are you fuming with anger? Because it's almost impossible to think we can fix this in a day.
The Paris Accord needs to be more successful and maintain signatories is a distinct increase in incentivization where countries are punished and fined for acts disregarding the Paris Accord or leaving it as a whole.
The manuscripts that you have written, all of you, were of very high quality. The difference between those who were really the best and those who were very good is to a large extent about how the manuscript is written.
Welcome to DROP, a project aimed at fighting maternal mortality, combating SDG 3, good health and well-being, in Africa, specifically South Sudan. The newly founded nation has one of the highest maternal mortality rates in the world, estimated at 789 deaths per 100,000 live births. As a team, we have generated a package that will help to provide a more sterile environment for the mothers to give birth in.
Our packages consist of a number of hygiene products, some of which will increase the sterility of the environment, and others to be used by midwives to prevent the spread of infection. One package includes 5 pairs of gloves, ideally to be used by midwives, but if home births are necessary, to be used by family members, 2 bars of soap, This will help prevent the prevalence of disease. 1 towel to absorb any fluids, 1 cotton roll, 1 apron, 1 cord clamp for the child, 1 reusable sheet for the mother to lie on during labour, 1 biodegradable bowl for the placenta or any other fluids such as vomit, and 1 surgical blade used to cut the umbilical cord.
Our packages are being given to mothers prenatal, partly to avoid it falling into the wrong hands of people who may be using them to their own benefit, but more importantly to benefit rural dwellers. If a mother from a rural community is unable to get to the hospital for her delivery, she will have the materials needed for a sterile home birth. Furthermore, a number of our packages are aimed to help mothers who are unable to afford the resources in the market. As of our current, we are unaware of any other organisations who provide such packages on an international scale, but also on a local scale. Mothers have to assemble their own packages to use it in labour.
We have been working with and contacted a number of organisations and charities to seek advice and help with the project. Close Ties with Life for African Mothers has taught us a number of lessons surrounding the running of our project and enabled us to generate contacts across Africa. James Luala Kek, a newly graduated midwife, has been distributing the packages, which are being assembled in the nation, in South Sudan, to the mothers who need them the most. We generated a memorandum of understanding displayed on the screen.
Our project is unique, not only in idea, but also in the fact that we are acting now to save the lives of many mothers and children, rather than focusing on a long-term solution. Simply, as a group, we are trying to make a difference based on the belief that all children deserve to grow up with a mother figure around. As of now, we are looking to make a success of our pregnancy packages, as we try to help as many mothers as possible. In the future, we are looking to carry on the project for as long as possible, with the hope of generating it into a charity one day. Many thanks for taking the time to watch this video, and please do feel free to contact us if you have any inquiries or further questions. Thank you.
In the span of a few months, we have gone from this to this, and our journey was by no means a simple one. In the planning stages of our project, we were mainly a team of 4 people: Bella, Manu, Joshua, and me, Miguel. We wished to take action against an environmental issue that affected us all. In our neighborhood, Balita II, we observed that there was not only a lot of pollution, but also an abundance of burnt trash. Now this was the perfect thing for us. Most of our time was actually spent making and perfecting our campaign slides to popularize and promote our idea. To help with this, we used multiple social media apps such as Instagram and Facebook. Afterwards, we began construction of the planned product, the compost mixer. This is where our teamwork really began to shine. We got many people helping us as much as they can, liking, sharing our posts, donating their recyclables, even painting the compost mixers. The beginning of the ending phase was on the more stressful side, to say the least, as we had to advertise our product to the neighborhood officials and make them think that they needed it. This whole process included a reworking of our pre-existing presentation, practicing Tagalog to help connect with the officials, and of course, mentally preparing ourselves for what's to come. On the 22nd of April 2021, it was presentation day. This would be a pivotal moment in our career, and its success was a must. After reciting our presentation that we worked on for days on end, we heard probably the best line in our process thus far. It was official. We would be working with the neighborhood in order to properly implement and test our compost mixers. While I record this, the compost mixers are in fact still being used, and the results are being recorded by the neighborhood officials.
Hi, our names are Simon Arriola, Benjamin Echevarria, and Alejandro Uribe. We are 10th graders from the Columbus School, and today we will be showing you the project that we designed for our Global Citizenship and Sustainability class. Our project is called Benji Energy, and the idea is to find a way that we can get a source of clean and affordable energy. We decided to work with solar panels because they are cheaper than windmills, for example, and also is a very good source of energy. How the energy we are using comes all from the sun, it doesn't generate gases and pollution like the energy companies. We designed a product that will help all the students that need to charge their phones or computers in the school. We are going to place our project on the school's cafeteria because most of the students that are going to school right now study at the cafeteria. And now Alejandro and Benjamin will show you the model.
Okay, so this is our project, and this is our solar panel station for charging phones and reusable energy.
So we gather our energy via the solar panels. So we have here in the back the cabling. So the solar panel gives the battery to the safe, and inside the safe we have a battery that stores the one that stores the energy.
So our first design was to put diagonal the solar panel so it could gather more energy from the sun. We researched this in Google, and it appeared many times that if at a vertical angle it would gather 26% more energy than in flat.
Okay, so also this could be used in all during the day. So during the day this gathers the energy, stores it here, and during the night we have this light here so that people can during the night use them.
Okay, for example, if this solar panel station is in the street, or for example in a bus station, someone can come walking and could charge their phone.
Oh, look at this. I can charge my phone
without wasting energy.
I don't have battery and I need to call my dad.
Okay. So
oh, it's charging.
It's charging.